Last chance to buy operation. Wait, what? Isn't that ended today? The operation pass? No, seriously, fuck. Do you wanna know what's the name of the next operation? I know. I can tell you. It's Cold Snap. How do I know? Because first of all, I belong to the big brain 19-year-olds. Yeah, here it's written Queen of Spades, Operation Cold Snap. So yeah, third operation will be called Cold Snap. So the intro has nothing to do with the video, but thanks for watching, and now let me tell you what this video is about. So my reaction to update 5.6 is it is totally trash. Literally not even a single good point to talk about, good thing, anything. There is none according to me. But it's always been that way. We all know that. So today let's pick a topic which is related to individual's effort or maybe a particular team effort. So for today I'm picking up skins, the special Christmas skins, which is probably designed by a dedicated team in Pixonic's HQ, or maybe if they don't have a team to create skin, maybe they hired freelancers. So whichever is true, we are going to review those skins in this video. So I know nothing about skin design, so my points will be based on only one factor, which is Christmas references. I will also add an info card with a lot of options from 1 to 10, so you can vote whichever point you want to give to that skin. So yeah, let's just review the first skin. The very first skin is Giftbringer Fenrir. So first of all, 1 point for the name itself, because Giftbringer, gift giving, is a part of Christmas tradition. Now looking at the whole skin here, I think it's made to make Fenrir look like a Christmas reindeer, so another point for that. And from what I've seen from animated shows like Ben 10 and Kid vs Cat and a lot of movies, the depiction of Santa Claus is him flying on a sledge pulled by red-nosed reindeers. So here I can see that red nose, so I will give 1 more point for that. 1 point for the antlers, another point for the feet. The normal feet of Fenrir looks like a claw, but this one is like hooves. I think that's what reindeer's feet is called. So yeah, you can, if you see the design of the feet, it looks like reindeer's feet. And now on the back, in the normal robot, it's written Fenrir in normal fonts, but here they have changed it to Merry Christmas. So I will add 2 points for that, just feeling generous looking at this. Here, if you see those spheres that activates the Aegis shield in Fenrir, the normal one looks like this. But here it's looking like a red Christmas bulb, and also snowflakes are printed over that. So 1 point for the bulb and another point for the snowflakes. And I think I will give another special point for this Fenrir skin for being a part of this pack right here. Why? So because first of all, the legendary pilot, the new legendary pilot of Fenrir is named Nicholas Woodinson, which is after Santa Claus. So yeah, it's a reference to Santa Claus piloting a reindeer, so you see. And not only the name, if you also read the story of the pilot here, he's a philanthropist. So yeah, there's no doubt that the legendary pilot is being referred as Santa Claus here. And also the skin of this weapon Viper looks like candy cane and it shoots snowballs. So you see this whole pack is a big reference to Christmas. And since this Fenrir skin is also a part of it, that's why 1 special point. So total 10 points for this skin so far. And now I will deduct some point because of the selection of the robot. So for this I will have to explain a little bit. Fenrir robot in War Robots is inspired by Fenrir from Norse mythology, a monstrous wolf, son of Loki. So that's the origin of Fenrir robot. So a robot which is inspired by a monstrous wolf is getting a reindeer skin. So yeah, that's kind of a mismatch, so that's why I will deduct 2 points. But also I don't think it's fault of the designer, because I don't think they had the liberty to decide which robot to design the skin for. They were probably given a robot like, yes, design the skin for this one, so I don't think they had any choice. But yeah, overall I have to deduct the points. And now you will see an info card on top right, so you can click on it and vote which point you want to give to this skin, and if there is none that matches your score point, so you can always comment, right? So yeah, let's now move to our second skin. So the next skin we have is Moroz Leech. He's named after Dade Moroz. In short, you can say he is the Santa Claus of Russia. So I will give the very first point for the name of the skin, and I did some research about the characteristics of Dade Moroz, and I think I can see some references of those here, like fur coat, ankle long, so 1 point for each. And I will also give 1 point for the color selection, it's red, and also the snowflakes design on the leg joint, so total 5 points. And the articles I read, there were some highlights about silver ornaments, which I can't see any other highlights, any other reference of characteristics. So I guess that's it. Based on the Christmas references, I think this skin only gets 5 points. And I think again I will deduct some points for the robot selection because it's Leech. In real life, it's a blood-sucking parasite. In War Robots, it's a wallet-sucking robot, and in battle it absorbs 50% damage it takes and throws away at its enemies. So again, it's a major mismatch, so I will deduct 1 point. So the final score for this skin is 4 points based on Christmas references. And now again, click on that info card and you can vote what score you have given to this skin. And now finally the last skin, Mistletoe Loki.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
So again, the very first point is for the name. Mistletoe is a plant used for decoration. And now if we look at the overall design, I think this skin is supposed to make Loki look like an elf. So another point for that. And another point because Loki is one of the smallest robot in the game, and referring it to an elf makes sense, right? So yeah, another point for that. 1 point for the snowflakes printed over the body. And if you see here, these two red metal plates, like it's painted red. So I think it's supposed to make it look like the neck collar, the red neck collar around the elf's neck. So another point for that. And last point for the feet, because if you see those, there's a stripe and then the feet is painted red. So I think it's supposed to make it look like a Christmas boot and socks. So yeah, one last point for that. So the total is 6 points. And like last two robots, in this one too, there is a mismatch in the selection of robot and the skin, because Loki robot is inspired by Loki, who is a god in Norse mythology and a shapeshifter. So referring Loki robot to an elf is yet again a major mismatch. So yeah, 1 point deduction for that. And the final point for Loki skin, this one is 5 points. And again, you can vote your own score by clicking on the info card, which will pop up any second now. So yeah, those were the skin review for the Christmas special skin, which will be available in the Christmas event. It's not started yet. Yeah, the Christmas event, there's also not any mentioning, I think, so far. So whenever it will be, these 3 skins will be available in that special delivery chest. But yeah, as I said, it was not related to, we were here talking about only the design of the skin, which is probably made by different individuals or maybe a dedicated team. As I said, we don't know that, because in PUBG I think they have a full floor filled with 200 people who work on a skin, if I'm right, because I saw that in their when Alan Walker visited their headquarters, I think. So yeah, now with that, I think everything is said and done what I wanted to add in this video. And now at the end, Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year to all of you in advance. Well, it's too much advance because I think there's 15 days left. But yeah, so see you in the next one.
Hey, though. What?